guys, welcome back to another unboxing video. My name is Thomas and today I shall be enjoying and under the influence of a Bilbo. Cheers guys. Absolutely delicious. Right, so I got this small package in. I had it for a while actually, but I was asked to release it on a specific date, and this is actually still 2 weeks before I'm going to release it, but you know, anyway, it will be out now, so let's have a look. I've been in contact with the makers about this for a while, as it's a pretty cool product, so I'm happy to unbox this with you guys. Well, I say unbox, it's really more of an unbag again. At least it's not an unsack like you get from some merchants nowadays, where it's just basically a bin bag full of rubbish. So delicious. Despite the relatively cool temperatures outside, it's pretty hot in here. So this refreshment is very welcome indeed. I'm just trying not to cut through this whole package, that's why this is taking a while, but maybe I should just employ more violence. Right. Get rid of that. Also, it's completely decked out in sellotape, which doesn't help. Yeah. Come on, you fucker. There you go. Finally. Cool small box as well. Nothing else in here. It is the Awekeys Wild Ice keycap sets. Mysteriously glacial metal keycaps. There you go. And something else. So Awekeys specialize in doing really special keycaps, metal ones. I think that's the only ones they do at the moment. I've shown them before in the channel. I reviewed their dark titanium, I think it was called, keycap set at some point. If you're interested, definitely check that out. They had a really cool sound profile as well, and as it happens I ran into Awekeys recently at a keyboard meetup as well, and they gave me this kick-ass set of metallic chemical element keycaps, which is really cool, especially for me as I'm a chemist, as some of you may know, so this really hits home as well. So I'm very excited about all this stuff, but first, before we get to this, let's have a look at what this is, because I have no idea. This is a Lords of Wild Ice mystery box. Fine collection of meal artisan keycaps. That sounds like it's chocolates. Maybe it is chocolates. Who knows? But first, drink. Oh, so good. How to open this? Wow, okay. I'm just gonna carefully cut through this here. It is oh, I see. Yes, I've seen this at the stall actually. So this is a special keycap. Specifically, this is apparently Xander. This is a bit more of an artisan keycap, as you can see, and he looks like a dog or a jackal of some kind. Oh god, that's very difficult to see on the camera, I wager. All this metallic stuff is obviously very glistening. It's always difficult to capture something like that with studio lighting. That's really cool. Right, I'll show that off during the review, I guess. at some point. I'm not entirely sure whether that comes standard with this set, but I don't know, maybe Awekeys can elaborate on that. But first, let's get to the main course now. So, it's got stabilizers on the corners to prevent too much damage happening during shipping. That's pretty clever, because I've seen some bags turn up pretty rough here, especially as this doesn't come with too much padding. That envelope that it came in, that's normal. Okay, so what is that? Oh, it's a keycap puller. It's nice that they give you one. Ooh, look at that. Oh, ooh, it unscrews. It's and oh, it's also a screwdriver inside. Wow, very fancy. I'm not entirely sure what you would use the screwdriver for, frankly. Oh no, that's not a screwdriver. That's an MX mount, I think. Excuse me. Let me just check that out real quick. Yes, I'm correct. That is an MX mount. Okay, well, I'm not sure what you would use that for, but still, that's a cool little thing there. And the front also unscrews. Man, this is getting... Whew! Okay, this is the most complicated keycap puller I've ever seen in my life. Something is at the back as well. I'm not entirely sure what this is for. Maybe does that... I don't know. Whatever. I don't want to spend half an hour on a keycap puller. Right, let's get this out. And get these corner things off. There you go. Right. Final show before getting into it. So the graphic on the front side gives you a bit of an indication as to what you can expect for these keycaps. As it happens, I've seen these keycaps at that meetup in a different colorway, so I'm not. It's not 100% new to me anymore. But I reckon that this different color is quite interesting. So, as it says on the front, it's a full metal keycap set. And there you go. Okay, let's not bump into the microphone, hopefully. Yeah, there you go. That does look pretty damn fancy, I reckon you'll agree. So, many of the other keycap sets are, glossy, let's say, and they might have different textures. So they might be either very, very shiny, like this gold one. They also have copper and silver and whatnot, or a more matte look. For example, the Dark Titanium I showed was a bit more matte, and they have a couple of other ones as well. But this is more of a frosted effect, and I'll show you that. It's going to be difficult to do that without focusing, but hopefully you can make it out a little bit. So it's got a sort of ice or crystal growth pattern on it. It's quite interesting. Oh, excuse me. Oh man, I've been fighting that one for a while. Right, so one thing that immediately catches my eye is, yeah, it comes in ANSI, as you can see here. Good news for us ANSI folk. Probably no big ass enter, but I guess you can't have everything. Ooh, and some extra ones here as well. So some of them come with a graphic print on them, like for example this one, which has a skeleton of some animal on it here. So this is a more silver colored one. I think they also have silver colored ones, and they've got a copper colored one, and this blue. That was the colorway that I saw at their stand. It's a bit darker blue than I remember it to be, but yeah, you know, it's an interesting effect. I personally think the gold one looks the best, but obviously to each their own. I think they all look pretty good. The copper one also does look very nice, I must say. It's very sexy. Now, in terms of legibility, it's pretty horrendous. If you look at them straight on, you can't see a bleeding thing. If you look at them at an angle, it's actually pretty good. Then it's not that difficult. So maybe when it's lying down and on a keyboard, it's actually okayish. But looking at it straight on, it's illegible. The shiny metal keycaps are much more legible in that regard. If you look at them straight on, they're still very legible. However, I must say this does look quite cool, and they all look different as well. The frosting effect is different on every keycap. I asked them how they did it, and they said something about machining, but it wasn't entirely clear to me at the time, I must admit. I'm kind of curious. You would almost think that they applied some sort of leaf. In my enthusiasm, I overlooked the time limit. I was saying, so it almost looks like they applied some sort of gold leaf or something on it, right? Like they just stuck it on or something. It's really interesting, but it looks quite cool, very regal somehow. I'm sorry, I'm so gassy today. Bloody hell. In any case, whew, I'll might as well take a look at this thing as well, now that I'm at it. Look at... Oh, maybe this is a good opportunity to use to use this fucker. That way I can show you the whole keycap without my finger being in the way. There you go. It's almost like an Anubis head. Not quite, I think, but very badass. And very shiny, obviously. So this is what their normal gold glossy keycaps look like, not this frosted effect. So I think it's what is it? It's 23rd of September or something that this is supposed to air, which will be, I think that coincides with the launch of the product. That's why they asked me to air it this day, which obviously is not a problem for me. I can release it whenever, right? So yeah, so I guess it should be out today. I'm not exactly sure what time, but you know, I'll put a link in the description of this video below. Right, that's quite a lot to talk about for one keycap set. Really love these. I'm gonna see if I can find a chassis that that fits this very nicely, and also I'm gonna do a sound test on one of those 8-bit do keyboards. They are so good for sound. I think a lot of people would want these on muted chassis with a lot of dampening and whatnot, and obviously you can do that as well. There's loads of sound demonstrations online about how these keycaps sound for that, but I think they also sound great if you take a clicky switch and a very loud chassis that amplifies the typing noise. So I'll do something with that as well, even if the keycaps are probably going to clash a little bit in terms of looks there, but who gives a shit? Anyway, I think that'll be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next installment.